हेलो एवरीवन, गुड आफ्टरनून। एंड आज हम शुरुआत करने जा रहे हैं द इंटरनेशनल क्रिमिनल लॉ। इसका भी एक बेसिक इंट्रोडक्शन देख लेते हैं। पैटर्न तो सेम रहेगा, जस्ट लाइक लास्ट वीडियो। सो लेट्स बिगिन। एंड एनी बैकग्राउंड नॉइज़ अगर आ जाते हैं तो प्लीज़ इग्नोर देम, क्योंकि जेल तो मैं भी 1 साल से रहा हूँ। या Introduction to International Criminal Law. International criminal law is a branch of public international law that deals with the prohibition and punishment of certain categories of conduct deemed to be serious crimes. These crimes typically include genocide, war crimes, crimes against humanity, and aggression. So, इंटरनेशनल क्रिमिनल लॉ या फिर ICL ये एक ब्रांच है ऑफ द पब्लिक इंटरनेशनल लॉ। Aspect of international criminal law. So there are how many aspects are there? There are 5 aspects which we are going to discuss right now. So I'll just note it down. Key aspects. Number 1, historical development. So how did the law of crimes या फिर international criminal law, क्या लिख रहा हूँ मैं यहाँ पर, historical development. So what's it saying? Nuremberg and Tokyo trials, post-World War II tribunals that prosecuted major war criminals. So Nuremberg maybe is a war criminal. Okay. Ad hoc tribunals established by the United Nations, such as the International Criminal Tribunal for the former Yugoslavia and Rwanda. So these are the ad hoc tribunals. Then International Criminal Court ICC, established by the Rome Statute in 2002. It is the first permanent international court with jurisdiction over the most serious crimes of concern to the international community. So these are the 3 subtopics which comes under the historical development. Okay. Then second comes the core crimes. Genocide, war crimes, crimes against humanity, and aggression. So what is genocide? Acts committed with intent to destroy in whole or in part a national, ethnical, racial, or religious group. So genocide is mass killing, like what Hitler did. War crimes, serious violations on the laws and customs applicable in armed conflict. Okay. Crimes against humanity, widespread or systematic attacks directed against any civilian population. And then fourth is aggression, the use of armed force by a state against the sovereignty, territorial integrity, or political independence of another state. दबाव डालना. Got it. Number 3 is principles of liability. Principles of liability में individual criminal responsibility. Individuals, not states, are held accountable for committing international crimes. Second is modes of liability. Includes direct perpetration, co-perpetration, aiding and abetting, and command responsibility. So these are the two liabilities. Then comes defenses. तो ये सारे तो key aspects हैं for the international criminal law. Insanity, lack of mental capacity to understand the nature of the act. Duress, coercion by threat or imminent death or serious bodily harm. Then superior orders, following orders from a superior, though this is not an absolute defense. Okay, so these three things are the defenses जो भी क्राइम्स या फिर जो भी टाइप के चीज़ें किए हैं अगेंस्ट ह्यूमन, सो उसके डिफेंस के लिए ये तीन चीज़ों का यूज़ कर सकते हैं, बट इट्स नॉट द एब्सोल्यूट डिफेंस व्हेन इट कम्स टू सुपीरियर्स ऑर्डर्स. Then comes procedural aspect. Jurisdiction. The ICC can exercise jurisdiction if the accused is a national of a state party, the crime took place on the territory of a state party, or the situation is referred by the UN Security Council. Extradition and cooperation. States are generally required to cooperate with international criminal tribunals in the arrest and surrender of suspects. That is a procedure. Okay. Challenges and criticism. Enforcement. Difficulty in apprehending suspects and securing state cooperation. Political influence. Accusation of bias and selective justice. Resource constraints. Limited funding and resources for investigation and prosecution. अभी इसको डिटेल में पढ़ने के लिए लिंक तो दे रखा है, but I'll just skip it for now. Historical evolution of international crime. The historical evolution of international criminal law is a fascinating journey that reflects the global community's growing commitment to justice and accountability for the most serious crimes. Here's an overview of its key milestones. Early concepts and precedents. 1870s, Gustave Mounier, a founder of the International Committee of the Red Cross, proposed a permanent international court in response to the Franco-Prussian War. 1919, following World War I, the Treaty of Versailles included provisions for prosecuting war criminals, although these were not fully realized. These are the early concepts. Then comes the post-World War II development. Nuremberg and Tokyo trials 1945 to 1946. These tribunals were pivotal in establishing the principles that individuals, including state leaders, could be held criminally responsible for war crimes, crimes against humanity, and genocide. And in 1948, the United Nations adopted the Convention on the Prevention and Punishment of the Crime of Genocide, marking a significant step towards codifying international criminal law. Okay, so these are all coming under the history जो sequence है उसके according. Establishment of the International Criminal Court, we've already read that it was established on 2002. And then recent development. The ICC has faced challenges including issues of state cooperation and accusation of bias, but it continues to play a crucial role in international criminal justice. These milestones illustrate the evolving nature of international criminal law, driven by the international community's commitment to addressing grave crimes and ensuring accountability. Okay, so I'll just write down the important points. So पहला तो ये आता है कि historical evolution. Historical evolution के अंदर में we'll see some points that is 1870s. A founder of the International Committee of Red Cross. Okay, so Gustav. Just in short, I'm writing. Second is Treaty of Versailles. वो है 1919 में हुआ है. Then comes the post-World War. So we'll just continue it. The third event which has shaped is 1945 to 1946. Nuremberg. Then comes number 4th, which is the United Nations adopted 1948. Convention. सो मैं ऐसा करता हूँ जस्ट टू रिमेंबर. मुझे 2-3 वर्ड्स अगर समझ आ जाए सो आई कैन कंटिन्यू टू राइट द फॉलोइंग. In 1949, what happened? The Geneva Convention were adopted. Okay. Then comes 1990s. Establishment of ad hoc tribunal. Number 6, 19. Tribunals. Okay. Point number 7. The establishment of ICC 2002 में. And then it continues after तो grow हो रहा है. We'll see the primary sources of international law in depth in the next video. अभी के लिए इतना ही. Thank you.